Trump should consider halting U.S. support for corrupt UN agencies. While a complete withdrawal from the UN General Assembly (UNGA) might be ideal, a more practical approach could involve cutting ties with the most corrupt and ineffective agencies. The UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees (UNRWA) is a prime example, especially after its employees were linked to terrorism, and Congress has already paused funding. U.S. tax dollars should not fund organizations involved in such activities. Another issue is the UN Human Rights Council, which often gives moral authority to countries with poor human rights records and fosters anti-Western sentiment and anti-Semitism. The U.S. should consider pulling out of this body, following the lead of previous UN ambassadors. Furthermore, the U.S. should stay out of the UN Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, which has shown bias against Israel and has violated U.S. law. Supporters of the UN's humanitarian efforts may argue that these organizations sometimes do good work, but the U.S. should not compromise its values to support such institutions. Finally, UN peacekeeping missions, like the UN Interim Force in Lebanon, UNIFIL, have failed to fulfill their objectives, as evidenced by the recent conflict in southern Lebanon. More effective alternatives exist for fulfilling these roles, and U.S. taxpayers deserve better than to fund incompetent and morally compromised institutions within the UN.